What's good, Ride Squad? Today I'm going to show you guys about 5 to 10 features about my car that I really like. So pretty quick video, nothing too crazy, just quick and fast. So the first feature about my car that I like is remote start. So if I press lock twice and then press this little circular thing right here, the car will start the engine pretty much, and the car will adjust itself based on the temperature. So like today, where it's really sunny and humid, the AC would be running in the car, and the cool seats, not cool seats, my bad, the heated seats would be on if it was cold. But since it's hot outside, the AC will be running, and if it was the touring trim, then the cool seats will be running as well. But yeah, that's it for the remote start. So it will run for about 10 minutes, and then it will shut off. If I if I repeat the sequence again, it will stay on for about 20 minutes, and then the car will it will just sit there and make sure everything is cooled. Another feature that I like is, so let me stop that. Another feature that I like is you could roll the windows down from the key fob. So I'm outside the car. If I press unlock twice and hold, all the windows will go down, including the sunroof as well. So that will open, and all 4 windows go down. The only bad part about that is you pretty much have to start the car to get them back up, even though you could use the valet we call it key in here to, if you put it in the door and you turn it, it will put them back up, but that's too much work, so I'm gonna skip that. Another feature is if I put the keys in my pocket or have them anywhere on me, like right now. So if I put the keys in my pocket, which I'm gonna do, and I come to the door, I put my hands behind the handle, you hear it makes a beep about 3 times. The door is unlocked. And if I tap right here, this little square spot, it locks the car. So then the car is pretty much unlocked. So another feature I like about the car is brake hold. Well, before I get to that, let me show you guys another one. So when you get in the car, you know, it makes a little startup noise or animation. If you just get in the car, the starts up button will glow. So you have like a little white light right there, and then if you press on the brakes, then it goes to solid and it just stays on. Take your foot off the brake and it pauses pretty much. When you press on it to start the car, then it turns to red and it stays on. So it glows red pretty much the whole time that it's on. Another feature I like is brake hold. So excuse my charger. This button right here. So if you put your seatbelt on, like I'm about to do right now, if you put your seatbelt on and then you press this button, it comes up on the dash as well. So it comes up right there. And if you put the car into drive, and see, I'm gonna just drive real quick. So the car is rolling. If I stop, you know, it tells you the brake hold is active right there. So it's on. I can now take my foot off the brake and the car will not move. The parking brake isn't on either, but if I take my foot off the brake, the car will not move. And then once I tap the gas again, then it goes. So this is pretty much my favorite feature because I use this every single time I get in the car. It helps a lot, especially when you're like at traffic lights or anything and you just don't want to be pressing on the brake. I've gotten so used to it that I pretty much cannot do that anymore. So yeah. Another feature is if you put the car into So the car's in drive, which it is right now, and you undo your seatbelt. So I'm going to undo my seatbelt now, and then you open the door. Put the windows up real quick. Get rid of this sunlight. Yeah. So you, the car is in drive, and you unlock the door. The car goes to park by itself. So right there, it shifts to park automatically. And let me show you guys it again. So press drive, foot on the brake, press drive, unlock the door. Look at this, it goes to park. Another feature that I really like is, so this side of the screen is digital, so you could use this side of the steering wheel to toggle through a lot of items over on this side. It's very sunny right now, so it's the camera's having like a hard time focusing, but yeah. So you could toggle through a lot of stuff right here. You could bring up your maintenance info, or you could bring up your driver support and all that kind of stuff. So this side is pretty much you could configure this side to whichever one you want to keep it on. I usually keep my fuel there. I guess it's a habit, but yeah. Another thing I like is if you put the rear defroster on for the rear glass, if you press that and it goes on, then it also heats the side mirrors as well. Another feature I like is the blind spots. So the mirrors, they have those little icons in them, and this is specific to Sport 2.0s and higher on the Accord trims. So if a car is passing by and he's in your blind spot, they will start to flash, and then they will make like an acoustic beep to let you know that there's someone there, so not to change lanes. And so the car is in drive now. If I should just turn off the car, like just press the ignition, it puts it in the park automatically. So if you open the door, the car won't run away, it will be in park automatically. And then another one that I like again is the parking brake. So if I turn the car off like I just did, the parking brakes apply by themselves. So once you turn the car off, and you can actually set this. So if you press, if you pull up on it and hold it for I think 5 seconds and do that twice, it sets it automatically. So every time you turn the car off, the parking brakes go on. And then once you put your seatbelt on, you don't have to, so let me show you guys that. So you start the car, close my door, and of course you put your seatbelt on. Once you put your seatbelt on, you don't have to turn the parking brake, so you don't have to push down on it like that. Put it back up. Once you tap on the gas, it goes off. If you put it in the drive, tap on the gas, it goes off. Put it up again, and that's the icon for it in the dash. So once I tap on the gas down here, the parking brake goes off. So you never need to really touch it yourself. Another feature I like is the automatic the walkaway lock. So I get out the car, and you hear that that single chirp lets you know the car that all doors are locked. So now if I walk away with the keys in my pocket, the car just locked by itself. Let me show you guys that again. So I have the keys. You heard a beep. That lets you know the car will lock once you walk away. You probably don't even have to get far, because I'm literally standing right here. It's probably about 5 feet. Once you do that, the car locks. So you never have to worry about if you lock the car. As long as you have the keys, then you're pretty much good. And another feature I like is you come to the trunk and you press the unlock. If I should put the keys, sorry for my junk, guys, it's my daily, so obviously gonna have a lot of stuff in here, but if I put the keys inside the trunk right there and I close it, you heard it beep about 6 times, the trunk will not stay locked because it detects that the key's in there. So the key's still in there. Yeah, it pretty much pops back up because the keys are in there. So it's like a anti-lockout feature. Now that I took the keys out, the lights flash and lets you know that it's it doesn't detect the key anymore. Another one are my lights. These are aftermarket lights, of course. So these are the V4s, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, V4s. They're smoked out as well, so they have a really cool animation to it. The turn signals are sequential as well. So yeah, nice little touch at the back of it. That's by far one of my favorite features from the outside anyway. Alright guys, so here's an actual clip of the driver assistance system active. So if I just press on that to turn the lane keep on, then I press either up or down, see, activates the adaptive cruise control, and I could press and hold on that to adjust the speed, and the car will pretty much steer and drive itself. So my foot is off the gas right now, completely off, and it's maintaining the lanes. I can see it's steering itself, and it's adjusting the speed as well. If the car see, it just detected the car in front of us. Once the car in front of us slows down, this will slow down itself as well. So, which is the reason why it's actually adaptive. So it will pretty much come to a complete stop once the car in front of us. See, he just applied his brakes. Now, watch this. My foot is completely off the brakes. Completely off. And the car is coming to a dead stop. Green light. Now it goes. So, pretty cool feature. Yeah, I think that covers it for a few of the features that I like about my car. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned. By the way, go to the comments, and if you guys want to request like something specific that you want me to show you about the car, drop it in the comments, and I'll be sure to check it out and make another video on it. So if you guys like want tips and tricks, you know, maybe more features about the car that you want me to show you, then I could go ahead and I could show you guys that. So that's it for the video. Peace.